For me, I feel very lucky to have Scott. He's not just my coach, we're family as well, and I think that goes a long way. It's almost an unusual kind of, I don't like to use the word partnership because we are family, but a usual kind of duo that we have within sport. It makes us very close in the way that actually it's not just about me as a coach and gymnast, not about us as a coach and gymnast relationship. Family goes a lot further than that, and I think he has that care for me in terms of, you know, it's not just about purely results, it's about what goes on behind the scenes, how everyone's feeling, and when you take it down, it's not just me, you know, there's a whole squad of us here. Scott's done an incredible job. He's the director of coaching at this club. What he's done, what the work he's done, and what he's encouraged, it shows, and I think it shows not just from our elite side of it, but the top boys and top girls in this club. I think it shows all the way down to the 2 and 3 year olds that join every single day. I think the impact that has is crazy, and I think everyone owes a massive thank you to Scott, especially me. It's been a long journey, me and Scott, and you know, I can't thank him enough. And I think results like Georgia May and Courtney doing what they've done at the Commonwealth Games, we also had Bryn Bevan and Shannon Archer as well, all producing results, is only inspiring these young gymnasts that you see in here behind me as well to go on and do more and keep the sport pushing to new levels. When I started gymnastics, we was in a very different place to where we are now, and it's incredible to be, and an honour to be kind of part of that journey, to see the rise of the sport. When you think of the likes of Georgia May and Courtney coming back from this, you know, we had the most successful Commonwealth team over the men's and women's. The amount of medals we got is crazy. Every single gymnast had a gold medal around their neck, which is unbelievable. Many had multiple, and I think it's a proud feeling to be part of it. And I think what's come of so many years of hard work, so many years of support, with lottery funding, with everything, with the right people at the right time, an amazing coaching team that we've had, the golden era that we had around 2012, I think inspiring the next generation, and what we've done off the back of that, using the sport to grow and keep trying to piggyback, using, you know, inspiration as a key factor to try and take that on the backs and really roll it out to try and get more youngsters and participation levels keeping on rising. I think that is a whole reason and something to look back at, to be proud of, on where the sport's going to. There's a lot of things throughout my career that I think stick with me. I think Scott's one in terms of, as a coach, in terms of finding a way. He always says find a way, and you know, as an athlete's journey, it's not always going to be easy. Sport is difficult. Sport can be harsh at sometimes. Go to competitions and it might not go your way all the time. The build-ups are difficult. But it's in terms of finding a way to make it work, and that's not just making it work for you, it's making it work for the coaching team, everyone surrounding you, to make sure you're enjoying the process, making sure it's an experience to remember, making sure you're in your best possible shape by the time competition comes around. But in terms of what my parents taught me, setting targets, I know it's a really common one, but not a lot of people do it. And I think as soon as I started setting targets, it was a game-changing moment, and a real kind of change of course in my career to make it really kind of propel and move forwards at the rate it has. There's been many comps where I've gone to and the pressure's been a lot lower and I haven't performed. I have performed, history has proven. I've performed my best under high stress, high pressure environments. You know, those ones where it really matters, those ones where it really counts, the ones where it comes around every 4 years, or, you know, this one means so much to me because it's making history, or anything like that. It's made me compete to my best, and I think pressure isn't a negative. It's really important to look at nerves as a positive and not a negative. You see a lot of young athletes coming through that they dread that feeling of getting those nerves, getting that pressure, feeling that, and being in that environment and atmosphere. But actually it's a huge positive. It's what gets you in that zone, and if you can switch that mindset to think that, when those nerves and those butterflies come, don't think it's something bad. It's good. It's making you ready for that moment that you need to go out there and perform. I think we do also prepare, and Scott is obviously massively to show for it, but I think we do prepare to be adaptable, to be flexible, especially nowadays. You know, I'm getting older within my sport. I need to be able to be adaptable with what I do. So that's being able to change certain things within competitions. That's being able to basically recover things well if you make mistakes. We train for it all, and I think we train for those environments where they are high pressured and out your comfort zone as well. For me, in terms of psychological help, I've never spoke to a psychologist, but actually hearing through the grapevine on some of the techniques, I do a lot of it naturally. And I think that's throughout my own learnings. I've done many competitions, I've been in many different environments, pressured environments, that I've learned what's best for me. Everyone is a complete individual, and it takes a long time to learn actually how you work best, how you compete best, how you work with your team best, with your coach best, everything like that. So I think it's just a learning curve, and I'm not saying that I'm standing here knowing it all, because I definitely don't. Every new year is a new learning curve, and how you can try and move forwards is a new challenge.